Hello there YouTube, so today I'm going to start a new series called Learning Scratch for Beginners or something. So, I started doing some videos, I've got to go away for 2 seconds. Sorry if I did a fuffle. So yes, Scratch is very straightforward, so I shouldn't really have to talk in detail about what everything does, but first thing we're going to do is create Pong Game. So what I've done here is I've got another Scratch open, which is the version of Pong that comes with Scratch as an example, and as you can see when it hits the red it stops. So yeah, click this button to start, that button to stop, so I stop the game. This isn't the best really though. I've made a better one. So if you have a look, I have something called Pong. Looking, which one is it? Is it this one? That's this one. And this one's really cool because this one's got health and it's also got bricks. Oh, sometimes not all the bricks pop up. I'm still wondering why there's a glitch about that. And as you see, eventually as the ball hits them, and eventually and I'm going to make some sort of system so that ooh, look at that, 1 heart, or every 25 you get a new heart, or eventually you do forever if score. Oh, I should have gone up a heart, don't know why, but yeah, so this is my game, kind of. It is massive, so and it took forever to do, so we can eventually do a game sort of like this, but for now we are going to create a game which has just got the basics. So what you want to do first is you want to get rid of this sprite. All the images on screen are sprites, or it's the stage. So to do that you do right click and delete. Now to create a new sprite you want to click paint new sprite, because we're going to make the ball. So to make the ball you just want to get some sort of blue. You want to click on the circle and hang on, there should be thing if you just do it so it's perfect circle. Oh god, undo, I meant this one. So if you do it so it's a perfect circle it looks quite nice, so I think that's quite near a perfect circle. Yep, perfect circle. And then can you see this blue line? Well basically if you want to, when it hits it's got to hit at an angle, so about there I think it's always the best angle. And you can see the image hasn't actually changed because we got a near to perfection one, and you can call this ball because when you got a lot of sprites some of them do tend to look the same. So ball, yeah. Right, so that is what we've done so far. Now, next thing you want to do is you want to hit the stage, click on backgrounds, and click edit. Because this game works completely off when it hits the red, the game cancels. So, God, just get a thick. Oh God. That is quite... So you can see, I just want to get rid of... Just want to kind of make it as best as I can. Because we want our game to be lovely and sort of kind of professional. We don't want it to be kind of rubbish and sort of grouchy, and that people would think an idiot's made this. Right, so we can spice this up later. As you can see with my game, I've got a temple on background, which is lovely, isn't it? So we'll get into doing that after. So sorry about my cough, I've just been doing loads of sport. So now we've got two things. Now we need another sprite. This sprite, very straightforward. You want to do any colour you like, fill it in, then kind of drag it to the middle. I always think dragging it to the middle is quite important, but it's not always. So you want to get this about its size away from it. So I'm gonna maybe teach you a bit more. No, that's great. Now what you want to do is you want to click on ball, then you want to drag in this, because you're already on this page. So now there is a problem which I think is quite important, which I haven't done in this Pong app, but I will do eventually. You want to get that, and you want to get when this is clicked. So when the game is clicked, you want to go to this, then you want to turn. So across, you want to be about 8 across. 8 across, and you want to be fairly near to the top, so 137. So if you double click on that, it does it. So turn 15 degrees, bit too much, I think. We want to kind of, as you can actually, it actually tells you. So 45. It's quite annoying because it doesn't always work. 45. Does it not want to work today? 45, yep. So you start it. Ooh. I get the other one. This is the wrong one. It's quite annoying when that happens. Sorry, sometimes Scratch doesn't like to work. What? It is sometimes very this is the worst thing in Scratch actually. This is the worst one for typing into. Maybe we're gonna have to create a variable for it. What? Is it not letting us type at all? So it's gonna let us do it now, isn't it? Yep, so delete a variable. I was going to say use a variable to store 45 degrees, but now, so you can... It is joking, isn't it? 40. I reckon it's... I tell you what, screw it, because I reckon that. Oh, no, it's not, is it? Minus 37 plus 180 or something. So just make a variable for it, because this would be 100 times easier. Oh god. Yep, so you gotta set it and then also drag deg in there. So set deg to 70. Tell you what, save it. I'm gonna save it now and reopen it. It's being there we go. I was able to call it G. File, open. Thank you. G, open. Is it honestly not letting me do this? 3 lines of code and we'd already gone nowhere. Tell you what, bad enough at this, because 15 degrees good enough. You can click can rotate and stuff, or don't rotate to make it do different things, but can rotate is the one that we want. So next thing we can do is this needs to be able to move forward. So if you double click on this or click on that one, there is a line of code. This, I think, only needs to face left and right. We don't want it to be able to rotate left and right. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that one. Right, here we go. I'm pretty sure. Get mouse X and then change set X to mouse X. Now, if you want to, usually you can do these pretty cool things. So you can do something like, if you want it to be really weird and kind of, never mind, because typing isn't working at the moment. Now, there is another thing you want to do, because you want to make it if on edge bounce. So yep, maybe this has to go in a forever if. No, in a forever. Sorry, so put this inside a forever statement thingamajig. There we go. So as you can see, it doesn't go any further than the sides, and it's always following it. But the ball doesn't move. That is fine, because we're going to eventually make it be able to move. Now, if you can actually see, this is really weird, because naught is here. X naught, because naught somewhere here-ish, because it's in sections. And in some gaming languages, naught's here, some they're there, think one I saw was there, and it was then split up again. It's really hard to follow because you had naught in this bottom section, and it's complicated. No, minus is up here, and then you do not want to be coding in lots of different languages where there's lots of different X and Y coordinate things. So, I think that's all for now. You've learned how to do something quite cool. Let's delete that variable. Yeah, so I think done quite well. This is in quite a good place. I think it could be x0 because that's dead on the middle. Yep, naught because it's dead on the middle. So that actually looks quite cool. So thanks for watching, and I suppose I'll see you guys next time, where we will be finishing it off. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.